Alright, Theo, mate. I'm not sure if it's obvious from my tone, but a little bit uncomfortable leaving this message, but...
Okay, no worries, brother. That's okay, man. I've been uncomfortable. I've been uncomfortable, man. So don't feel uncomfortable, please.
Just sort of want someone to talk to about this. And, I know the Theo Von past weekend family. I think there's some people who can give me some useful feedback.
Yeah, man, we can certainly we can try it if we can. Onward.
I guess I've run into a bit of a crossroads in my life, sort of chatting shit, but yeah, I've got a bit of a drug problem, and yeah, I don't know, my problem's that I keep on justifying everything with like self-pity, and I don't know, at what point do you stop feeling sorry for yourself? That's like my question, but yeah, I'm kind of chatting absolute fucking drivel. But yeah, man.
No, you're not, man. Onward.
I love the show. Been listening for like a year now. Yeah, man, take it easy.
Thanks for calling, man. I appreciate it. You weren't talking absolute drivel, I appreciate you calling. Excuse me, man. Yeah, I appreciate you calling, dude. I could, at what point, I want to hear this one more time, man. I want to hear this one more time.
Yeah, I don't know. My problem's that I keep on justifying everything with like self-pity. And I don't know, at what point do you stop feeling sorry for yourself? That's like my question, but yeah, I'm kind of chatting absolute fuck.
At what point do you stop feeling sorry for yourself? It's crazy, man. It can become an addiction. Ended up feeling sorry for yourself can almost become an addiction in itself. Because when you feel sorry for yourself, at least it's at least a feeling. And sometimes after a while, it's like the only thing you know how to feel. And it's sad, man. It's an unfortunate situation. But guess what? You're not alone, man. You're going to be okay. I thought about this earlier, actually. I listened to this call, and it really hit home for me. And so I actually wrote down my answers because I want to be able to, express myself as clearly as I can. First, I want to say thank you. And also, I wanted to read this, actually, because this same caller sent an email as well that explained, he sent a text message into the hotline that explained his thoughts a little more. He said, Theo V, the boy, this is me again hitting you up from London, UK. If my memory serves me correctly, my voice messages I left were pretty incomprehensible. I'm bombarding you with messages and calls at this point, but I just want to clear things up. I can write better than I can talk. I lived the first 19 years of my life in excessive comfort, the perfect family, and no worries about anything. In the last year, everything has collapsed. My dad was diagnosed with MS, and my mom has suffered a schizophrenic episode and left my dad. I know still my life is cushy, but the adjustment from never having faced anything difficult to a storm of shite raining down on my face has been difficult. Consequently, I've justified letting my life completely separate to my family fall apart, and I've been taking cocaine more days than I haven't for months now, and I think it's time to stop. It seems stupid, but I've listened to your podcast every fucking FKIN. That's that British version, and I like that. Every fucking episode for about a year now, and although you don't know me, I feel like I know you. Can you offer any advice because I want to take my life back into my hands? Love you, bro. Yeah, man, I just appreciate you sharing. I appreciate you, being brave enough to say some of these things, man, because, I can sympathize. Man, you got me hooked up here. I've been right there, man. I've been right there. So just know that the place when you feel, those feelings that you're not alone. And I appreciate you calling and sharing about them. And I wrote down some suggestions. I wrote down some suggestions, man, because I care, bro. I care about you. I've never been a huge fan of the British, but I love you, bro. Well, I want you to say, I wanted to know that, you made a big step by realizing you have a problem that you can't handle. And you've taken a good step by reaching out to anyone. To anyone, man. That's the first step, because now this thing isn't just yours anymore. You've taken a step, and I'm grateful for that. And a lot of people don't take those steps for many years. You're 19, you're 20, you're doing this stuff now, and you're gonna have a bright future. You're already aware kind of a crossroads, it sounds like. A lot of drug abusers and alcoholics, you reach a point where you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. Your life becomes unmanageable because you're managing it, but you're not doing it well. And then it comes to the point where almost it's managing you. But self-pity, you had asked about, it's a feeling that grows on itself. It's almost like, if you stay like inside and feel depressed and you don't go out in the sun, depression will build. It's almost like moss on a tree. It builds on the side away from the sun. So self-pity is a feeling that grows on itself. There's no way out of it by feeling more of it. If that makes any sense to you, there's no way out of self-pity by feeling more self-pity. But there are people and programs that can help change your perception about what you're going through, slowly but surely. What you're going through doesn't sound fun, but numbing it with drugs only makes the reality of it worse to wake up to every day. You're establishing a cycle that will just get harder to get out of the longer that you don't face it. You don't have to worry about helping your family right now. You can, because you're not going to be able to help them if you can't help yourself. So you got to get into a better place. It sounds like it's too much. It sounds like too much pressure if you think I have to help my family. I have to get, sober up right now and help my family. That's too much pressure. All you have to do right now is care about yourself. And I feel like that's what you're doing. And I can't tell you if you have a problem. I can't tell you. Everybody's life is different. But I can tell you that there are people and programs out there that can help you live in a much more comfortable place. And I know it's going to sound crazy. You're going to think it's not possible, that there's not. And it is. It is 100% possible. I've been there. I don't know if I've been in the same place as you, but I've been in a place where I was doing drugs because it was the only feeling I needed drugs to have a feeling. It just made me feel fucked up. And that was the last feeling I was just having so much trouble feeling anything else. And so I was like, oh, hear this. So at least it makes me feel fucked up. But not anymore, man. Not right now. Right now, I'm having a day where I am getting feelings from other people. I'm able to sit here and feel what you're feeling. And I can really feel it, man. I'm not just sitting here saying I can feel it. I can feel what you're feeling. And I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't get some help for myself. So I'll text you as well, man. I know your number came through the hotline, and I'll text you and hit you up. And maybe we can jump on the phone too if there's anything else I can talk about privately. But I appreciate you hitting the hotline, man. That's huge. You just made my birthday. I hope in some moment today in my life or this week in my life that I'm able to be as strong as you were by being, probably as honest, just as being as honest and being as brave to fucking say, hey, something's going on with me and it doesn't feel okay. So, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. And I gotta run to the Comedy Store, guys. I gotta be there actually in about 20 minutes, and I'm not trying to bail on you. I'm not trying to bail on anybody, but it's heading into my birthday. If you have any thoughts or suggestions or any feelings or anything that came into you, ideas, suggestions for any of these callers that hit the hotline, please feel free. Feel free to hit the hotline 985-664-9503 and share those thoughts and share those feelings. And we will see if maybe we'll put them in on the next episode and we can get back. And that way some of our listeners can give back to some of the people that called in. And if not, if you have a different issue or thought or suggestion or anything you want to talk about, you got a question for me, hit me up. Let me know. It can be about anything. But you know what? Find a way to feel something. Find a way to feel something, because that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I don't want to feel bad anymore. I want to feel some sensations, and I want them to feel good. So if you got to get Irish, if you got to propose to somebody, if you got to, tell your cousin that you hate, if you got to just hug him, whatever you got to do, find somebody and fucking feel something, and feel something. And I love you over there in London, man. Keep your head up, dude. You got this. You started right this moment. You started something. You started making your life better. I promise you that.